How's it going?
Pretty good. You Randy?
I am. How you doing?
Pretty good. I'm Lance.
Good to meet you, Lance.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
It's my buddy Sean.
Hey, Sean.
Good.
Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
My name is Randy McCauley, and I'm selling a 1957 Sweptside Dodge pickup.
This is her, huh?
Yeah, this is it.
Pretty cool.
Yep.
First time I've ever seen one in real life.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I've seen pictures of them,
Right.
but never in person.
This entire collection belonged to my dad, Jim McCauley, and he started collecting tractors and cars and trucks back in the probably mid-60s before it was even popular to do so. And at one time we had over 50 Dodge and Plymouth cars and trucks, so pretty good sized collection.
I'm kind of a Chevy guy, and I've always thought the cameos were pretty cool,
Yeah.
but you know, I guess this was Dodge's way of...
It's their version of the cameo, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Those are station wagon rear fenders.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. It's just a regular truck bed with station wagon fenders over the side and then the station wagon bumper on the back. That was Dodge's version of the Chevy cameo pickups.
I guess it was an old neon light service truck or something?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm not sure. My dad bought it from a guy and was going to fix it up and just never got around to it.
I got you.
And I don't know where it came from or don't know much about it really.
Right. Yeah, I like the big back window on it. And mind if I open the door?
Oh yeah, go ahead. It's automatic.
Yeah. Very simple, ain't it?
Yeah. Which I think's, I don't know if automatic's kind of rare in this year model, but you know, in a truck especially.
Right, yeah. Yep.
Something like that would have been 3-speed on the column,
Right.
or 4-speed.
Yeah. Yep, typically. Pretty unique.
Mm-hmm. Does it hit top?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's what's cool to me is it's actually got a V8 in it.
I think that's a 315. Pretty sure that's what it is. And he wanted to, so that's the same, they call that a poly head engine. And that he wanted to put some Hemi heads on it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's been several years ago.
Right. It looked like it was setting out in the
Yeah.
woods or something.
Yep.
Yeah, it don't take long for them old rodents to make themselves at home.
They like to have a home in there.
Yeah.
It's been here for probably 12, 15 years, and he brought it home on a trailer, and we unloaded it, and basically that's where it sat the whole time back here behind our barn. He had aspirations of fixing this truck up, but he had Parkinson's, and so he just never got around to it. So it just kind of just sat here, and so we decided to let it go and let somebody else enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm excited to get it back and see, you know, what it's going to take. Do you know, does it roll or the brakes locked up? Or?
I was just trying to think. I think that most of the wheels roll.
Yeah.
My dad, he started out racing go-karts, and then he got into drag racing, and then collecting tractors, and then cars and show cars, and we've done a lot.
Appreciate you giving us a little time on getting it picked up here.
You bet.
When I seen it posted online, I felt like it was something that I needed, so I sure appreciate it.
You bet.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
So guys, we may have just stumbled across one of the rarest trucks that Dodge has ever built. With this Sweptside option being only manufactured for 3 years from 57 to 59, records tell us that there was less than 1,200 that were actually produced. Now with this one being the first year of production, there were less than 200 that actually pulled off the line. Now how many of the 200 are actually still left in existence, we really don't know. But one thing's for certain is that you're definitely not going to run across this every day. Now this one here was actually ordered with a factory V8 in it. It could possibly be a 315 or a 325, which they also had the option of just an inline 6-cylinder in these trucks as well. But being that it's a V8 truck, it is an automatic truck, that makes this thing even harder to find. Now with there being less than 200 of these manufactured in 57 and an even lesser number having the factory V8 with the automatic transmission, I definitely would have to say that this is probably among the last of its existence. Now on the body of the truck, it's actually in pretty good shape sheet metal wise, pretty solid. Now this would have been a factory two-tone truck, baby blue on the bottom and then a white on the top. As you can see, we've still got what's left of our flow light neon sign signage on the door. So it'd be interesting to kind of dig into that, see if that company might still be around, or you know, what exactly or who exactly was using this truck back in the day. You can see she's been setting up a while. She's got some fungi growing on her there. Old tires are terrible shape, as to be expected, but we did make out with all the hubcaps around the truck somehow, so that's a good thing. I hate we got this dent right here. Might be able to pop it out, rework it. Worst case scenario, we could probably find a new door for this thing. And the coolest part of this whole thing is just going to be these really cool finned bedsides. And from what we were told, these come off a around the same year model, what they call a Suburban or station wagon. This would have just been a step side bed here, and they mounted them old quarter panels on there. You can see down here, we've got a little bit of Mother Nature's carpet growing inside there. It's definitely got some rot on the bottom side of that quarter panel there. I don't know if there's any patch panels available for this, or if we'd need to be looking for a, you know, an old part Suburban to try to fix that with. Cool old tail lights and bumper. Everything's in really good shape back here. Obviously we've got our tomorrow ... I need it now slogan we saw when we picked it up. Just super cool truck. You can see here, she drug her leg in. That tire is either brakes locked up on it or something's going haywire on that. A lot more rod on this side. It's actually been curled up underneath there. I think we do have some more trim pieces that might actually be able to fix some of this here. But pretty straight truck. On the inside here, ooh, that's definitely gonna have to be greased. It is extremely simple. Take a gander from the driver's side so you can get a better look. Not much rust in the cab there. Seat's in pretty good shape. So this is cool. We've got our old push button transmission there. On our gauges, kind of hard to read them. Odometer. Let's see here. Looks like 79,000 miles. But I mean, it's simple. Got our glove box here in the middle. A little bit of junk in there. What do we got? business card from Mazda Rotary Engines, Odessa, Texas. Not much of any more of literature. Looks like another hubcap there. What is this? Now that is some old, ooh, and brittle. I think these are going to be some older seats maybe. Very, very old. And you can't even hardly read anything. We'll have to dig through them and see if we can at least find a name. But that's that. Got our big back window glass there. Wrap around. Super cool on that. Gas tank behind the seat there, I'm assuming. So that kind of gives you just a quick walk around of the truck to have a little bit better idea of what we're working with. What we want to go ahead and do now is just go ahead and dig through all them rat turds and sticks that's been built up on this engine over the years, get that all cleaned up, probably pull the plugs, see if this thing's locked up or not, and hopefully we can get it turning over after 50 years. Looks like a little 2-barrel carburetor, so probably more than likely a 315.
Yeah.
I think the 325 had the 4-barrel.
It's got oil and it's
It don't look too bad,
semi-transparent, so yeah.
huh? Is it on the full or is it over full?
It looked like it was over full right there, but
That ain't good. We know good and well how that water will separate, and your
Yep.
oil looks fine, but
no, it's on the full.
it's on the full?
Yep, right there.
Good. Yeah, hopefully she ain't locked up, but we don't exactly have the best track record of finding on that ain't
Locked up.
full of
yeah.
rust.
Yep, that's here lately. It's really been good like that.
Looks like that wire there has been ate on.
$8 off.
Lately, yeah. Yeah, so nothing ran to our coil. Couple plug wires missing.
Some loose wires, but yeah, nothing.
Cleaned up pretty good though, didn't it?
It did, yep.
As far as just getting everything out of the way. Wanna pull them plugs out and see what it looks like down in the cylinders, you think?
Alrighty, yeah.
Can't get on the, I mean, we ain't got a belt to turn, see if she'll turn there, but water pump at least ain't stuff.
Well, the
Plug wires dry rotted.
yep.
Are they the 5/8 or are they?
I don't know.
Yep, mine broke just like yours.
So I don't know if I can get on there with.
Wait,
No, I can't get on there with that left on there either.
that's what these are doing. Let me get some pliers to at least try to. Yeah, they're just breaking.
They just, yeah, they done got hard. And, yeah, I can already tell that one there's broke before it's even. Yep. As soon as you grab them, you can feel that they're. Yep, every one of them.
Got that one.
Sound like you pulled the whole plug out.
getting it everywhere where I'm trying to. I wonder if we've got something on this crank pulley that you can actually get on good. Yeah. Feels like it's got a pretty big bolt there that we could get on to try to turn it.
I don't know, can you
The
get,
bigger ones.
I can't tell. Mine's still got the little rubber boot stuck down there on it, and I can't get down in there with these to get it off.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be the 13/16. So this is definitely going to be the poly engine though. The Hemi ones would have had, the spark plugs would have been actually down in the cylinder, of the, or center of the valve cover there. Coming out pretty good. Not rusty.
That's good.
Don't look too bad. Now, where's the battery on this thing? Is it up underneath the cab? There's a starter solenoid there. Kind of strange,
Yeah, I don't know.
because there's no battery tray or anything in here.
Never even thought to look for it. But
Yeah, I ain't found one yet that's got any rust on it. They all look pretty good.
it wouldn't hurt my feelings if it stopped froze up.
No, not at all. Which, you know, it's got to be somewhat at least stuck.
Stuck,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? It's got to be dry down in there, but I mean, hopefully the hood's been shut on it though all these years, and yeah, that one's good too. But you can't ever tell. I mean, we've had stuff that's been completely covered with rat poop and
Yeah.
rat's nest, and you know, it'll turn over, and then some that ain't that bad just be lock solid.
Yeah.
I do see we got our oil filter on the firewall here, so it's got some rubber lines that might try to leak once we get turning over and some oil pressure built up. We want to keep an eye on that. Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
Hardly ever do you find an automatic's been sitting that long with fluid on the stick.
Right, yeah.
I'm kind of curious about the battery though. Yep, looks like it's right here. Okay, it's still there. Yep.
One of mine dropped down here. And you say the battery's still there?
Yeah, still got a battery on it. Yeah, that's a good sign. The only thing that's seems to be missing so far is the belt, and I think I pulled it off when we were cleaning think it just rotted. But they've got that generator adjusted all the way.
Yeah.
Probably needed a smaller belt. Got yours?
Yep, got them.
Is that stuck? No. Let me grab that little camera and let's look down in those things and see what it looks like. I think maybe that one's at the very top.
Maybe.
There we go. Sound like liquid when it went in. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Looks wet.
That's weird. Okay, there we go. There we go. Wow, it looks good.
Does it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks good. No rust in that one. That one's up at the top. The cylinders look great. There's not even any carbon buildup on the top of the piston.
Which is good, but it's kind of bad because it makes you wonder, why was it sitting?
Yeah.
Could be something simple though.
That one looks pretty good too. I don't know. The mileage is questionable on this thing because it looks good in there. That one's at the very top.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
Yeah. Really good.
cylinder walls are smooth. I wonder if it's ever been rebuilt or if it's
Right.
just had a good life. I don't think she's gonna be stuck though. That one there's at the top. I think we're gonna be good. Yep. Yeah. That one does look like a valve may have hit it at one point in time though.
Yeah, it looks like something's.
Because I haven't
Scuffed it.
noticed that on any of the other pistons yet. So, we won't know until we dig in a little deeper. But it could have a bent valve. And get something soaking down in these cylinders just a little
I
bit.
think so. Yep. Get it.
I can just try to turn it over by hand once we let that set just a little bit. I think we'll be good, unless the top end's real rusty.
Right.
So seeing that these cylinders were actually in pretty good shape, we're just gonna go ahead and top off each one of them with a little bit of automatic transmission fluid mixed with a little PB blaster. We'll go ahead and get down on this crank bolt on the pulley, and hopefully we can get this thing to turn over for the first time in over 50 years. It ain't wanting to move. I got a bar or something we can put on it?
Let's see if I can find this one real quick.
No? I think it's tightening it. I didn't see the pulley move.
I didn't see the pulley move.
Yeah, that's not good, huh? Honestly thought that it would turn over just with just the ratchet.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah, that's turning way too easy. That's scary. That's turning like it's stripped out or something.
Yeah, well,
Or it's not tight.
Right. That would be our
Yeah.
thing that was the problem.
It's tight enough though that I can't turn it just by hand, you know, without the bar. There it goes.
It moved.
It turned,
I seen
didn't
it.
it?
Yep.
There it
Yep,
goes.
there it goes.
Well, maybe it was, and we just couldn't.
I thought I was watching it pretty good.
Yeah, I
Didn't
know,
see
me
it.
too. It's definitely turning now, though.
Yep.
Something.
A valve or something?
Sprung back up, didn't it? Let's pop this loose so we know when we've got a full
Rotation.
Yeah. So we're about at the
8:30.
yeah. We do have everything inside there.
Yes, that's closer to 8:45.
Oh, it's that old belt hanging on the timing marker deal. Ugh.
$12.
Time for lunch.
You must be having fun because time sure is flying.
It sounds like that
Yeah.
valve train sounds a little.
A little sticky,
Yeah, it does.
but it is moving though.
Ooh, just hit something hard. Dry or something.
Another one.
Be expected though, something's just sat around
Yeah,
for that long.
I can set about 5 minutes and pop like that.
That's a full turn on everything there. A good deal. I thought she was gonna be.
Yeah, I did too, because I'm pretty sure I watched them first turns that you did on it. It did not move at all.
It didn't seem like it.
Maybe it was just loosened off a little bit, and
Maybe so.
maybe somebody might have tried to turn it this way and loosened off the nut and just gave up on it.
Yeah. We want to put a battery on it, see if the starter's any count. I don't know. Wiring wise, we've got a lot of stuff that's been chewed up by rats, but
I'm guessing by you saying put a battery on it, you don't trust that battery that's on it.
probably not. Probably not. One-year prorated warranty. Well, our battery tray gave out about the time I grabbed that thing. Let's see. This positive one's pretty rough. I don't know if there's enough in there to hold this thing or not. Nope. Well, that's gonna have to be addressed. No sparks. Try it out.
I think so.
Huh. Like I said, this positive cable is not the greatest. Think we can jump it at the solenoid there?
That's what I'm wondering. And it may be that it's just
Looks like no juice, huh?
no juice.
Check the battery just to be sure.
Right, yep.
Yeah, it's plenty.
So I'm saying fresh off the charger, it should have.
It's got to be a ground issue. Alrighty.
Try the key.
Yeah, you can try it. Which, I mean, the solenoid may be bad.
Could be, yep. I'm not hearing no click or nothing on it though, so.
Let me check, see if we're getting juice there at it. Let's say this one's coming from the battery, you think?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I'm getting juice too, the solenoid. I should jump across there.
It's got to be that solenoid, huh?
Yeah. Wish I could jump it just, and I could, but if I took it off there, you know, you could just touch the other
Right,
side,
yeah.
but
Might be just as easy
to
though.
try that.
Yep. 9/16.
Yeah, I think so. I did notice our ground there
Yeah.
has seen better days.
Yeah, it was down. I picked it up a while ago to get it just laying across everything, but yeah.
We
it's-
may need to address that pretty quick.
Normally that's the way our hot looks.
Alrighty, let's see here. So I should be able to pull this off. Feed 12 volts straight to the starter. Yep. Phew, it smells terrible. You smell it? I think it's
Oh,
a
yeah, I do over here.
combination
Yep.
of that
Mhm.
stuff and this smoke. Oh, it's a welder. All right, well, we know it does turn over.
Yep.
I'd rather not do it that way. Weld my fingers together. I think we need a solenoid.
I think so. Seen
I
one the
want
other day,
to see real quick. Can you get in there and turn that key over? I want to see if we're getting juice from the switch.
Ready?
Yep. Are you doing it to like start? There
Yeah.
it is. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so we should, it should turn over. We get that replaced.
Okay.
I don't know if we've got an extra one here.
I seen one the other day when we were moving stuff around, but I don't know where I seen it.
Looks like that got it, huh?
That's got it, yep.
Ain't turning over the fastest, but it is turning over. Don't see any kind of oil coming out anywhere, do you?
No, I can kind of feel some compression blowing out, but
We dry underneath here so far. Yeah, you want to kind of run your finger across them as I turn it over.
that back one I can't really.
It doesn't sound like any of them are putting off a whole lot.
They're so deep in there, my finger
Yeah.
won't hardly even reach in there. So
Let me just grab that gauge and we'll
Okay.
hook up to it.
about almost 100.
Try it again.
Yep.
Not bad. Yeah, we got all that open there.
There it is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not great, huh?
No, we're looking at about 40.
I wonder, when we heard the valve pop, I wonder if it sounded like it was this one,
Right.
but it could have been that. And if it didn't pop all the way,
Right.
shut.
But it is holding
Yeah, it's
something.
holding some, yeah.
It's just-
That about broke your wrist.
I know. I felt it when it.
Yeah, that's good. So, number 5 cylinder.
Yep.
I bet you that's the one that valve's sticking a little bit on.
$60.
Yeah. See what this other side shows. I wasn't for sure if that one was going to come up or not.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, it went from 30 to 75.
Huh. Try it again?
Yep.
Yeah, that one's scared of us. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, that just goes to show, though, that they can come around that quick.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You just need a little pressure to help push it on back in there. I skipped this front one because I just can't get on that.
Yeah, that was a booger just getting that
Yep.
plug out.
I'll go ahead and get these other ones, and then I'll do a finger compression on that one.
Good grief.
And they like to blow it up.
Yeah, some of them got some good compression. She's definitely going to run.
Yeah.
Seems like that side is pretty consistent. Yeah.
Let me see if I can get my finger in. I just can't
Don't
get,
let it suck you inside there.
I can even try it.
60.
About 60. 63 to be exact.
Well, that's a lot better compression than some of the stuff we've messed with.
Yeah.
I think, I'm like you, I think once it gets turning over a lot quicker and stuff, a lot of that'll come around. Let me look at the oil. Dropped down a little bit, so that means that hopefully we're at least pumping it up to the top. Where do you think we go from here?
I guess we're gonna have to make sure we got fire.
Yeah. Probably should have disconnected these fuel lines.
Yep.
Nothing in there. I highly doubt there's anything in the tank, but you never know.
Right.
Get that disconnected, and like I said, I guess move on to the ignition. Gonna have to do a lot of wire splicing. Points don't look bad. I think they might clean up.
That's good.
But for sure, spark plug wires, spark plugs. I think that might do it.
Yeah, we got spark.
Pretty good? Or?
Yeah, really good spark.
Yeah, simple enough. Think we're good on our firing order.
Yep.
I think we could probably just put a little fuel in that bowl there, and I bet she tries to bust off for us.
I hope so.
At least see what it does,
Right,
you know?
yep.
All this is working, right?
As far as I could tell, it looked like it was.
Yeah, ain't wanting to spring back the greatest.
You need to put another spring on it.
It may end up having to have one. Maybe right there coming back to something.
Yeah.
Let's see. Trying to make sure it ain't dumping it down in there. Yeah, it's starting to.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pulling it down in there. Well, let's see what it does, huh?
Yeah, see if it spits, sputters, or nothing.
Everything's good. We don't have a belt on it, so we ain't got to worry about that slinging off. We got good oil, just to make sure again. Yep, look good. I think we're good. Seems way too quick and easy though, don't
Yeah,
it?
sure does.
All right, and hopefully we're in park. There we go. I don't hear it squirting.
I don't either.
We can try to, yeah, dump a little bit and we'll try to choke her just a little bit. Here she goes. You hear that?
Yeah, it's a little.
Something, I think that crank pulley is, sounded like it was right up front there. I bet it's a piece of a
I'll
belt.
start saying there's a piece of belt right there. And I can't get it off because it's going up underneath the
I
bottom
don't think
of it.
it's going to mess anything up unless it hangs that little timing thing there.
Yeah. If you can just bump it just a hair, I can maybe get it off.
As quick as it cranked up, I don't want it to
Okay,
run.
right there. is. Yep.
Yeah.
It's probably slapping something down there.
Yeah, I don't think we're squirting gas though, which is to be expected.
Right.
A little bit of a lifter tick, huh?
Yep, just a little bit, but I mean, if it's been setting any time, it's...
Yeah. Man, I wish that thing would squirt gas.
Doesn't act like that.
You think you can keep it running with that, or maybe?
Yeah, I can keep it running for a little bit.
Try it again. A little bit longer than that.
Okay.
And that. Crazy. We're in gear. I feel the truck moving. Could you feel it?
I felt something.
It's trying to move. Well, that could have been really bad. I bet you this stuff on that, I bet it's probably driven off a cable.
Yep,
And we're able
probably
to press it up top, but it's probably not actually doing anything. Let me jack it up and see if that, because it could have been just that stuck brake that kind of saved us on that.
Could be, yeah.
Yeah, it's in reverse. Say it is. Yeah, it is. We're in reverse. Try it now. Oh, that's right. All right, you can kill it. Something's wonky on all this stuff. That actually did shift gears. But neutral is showing forward and park is,
Reverse.
maybe that's an R, not a P. It's so wore out. I wonder if that's what it is. We probably need to look up and see exactly what the shift pattern is on this thing. I thought it was a P, but it very well could be an R.
Well, the top one's neutral, right?
Yeah, it says N, and then there's an O, and then I have no clue what those would be.
Yeah, it might not hurt to know what we're doing.
Yeah. Let's see what it's supposed to be in. I would think neutral. So after finding a diagram on this push button shift, we were actually in reverse, it seems. So we've got neutral up top, reverse to the left, drive to the right, and then we've got our first and second gear down low. What we thought was park was actually reverse, but now we do know that at least our transmission is going into gear. Now we knew that our right rear brake was locked up on this when we drug the truck inside, so we went ahead and pulled off the wheel and attacked these old drum brakes that had just locked up over time. After a little bit of hammering on it, back and forth, we were finally able to get that wheel to turn freely the way it should. For some reason, our carburetor just did not want to pump fuel from the bowl into the intake, and the truck would only run just spraying carb cleaner through the top. After we tore it apart, we found out that this little plunger that goes to your accelerator pump was just wore out around the edges and wasn't allowing any of the fuel to pump up. We also determined that this little orifice in here was clogged up, which even if this would have been pumping, it wasn't allowing any fuel to squirt into the carb. So hopefully now that we've got everything cleaned up and put back together, we'll get a little gas squirting into the intake and hopefully hear this thing run and idle for the first time in over 50 years.
good.
Cool. Idling and pumping fuel. Let me grab a new filter where we can hook this carburetor up.
All righty.
Let it run a little longer. Let's see. Take that off. I'm sure the tank, though, is terrible. We'd have to drop it
Right.
to clean it real good. Okay. Let's see if she'll run a little longer. Started to say that Temu filter blew out, but I guess I just didn't get it tight enough. The fuel pump seems to be pumping pretty good. Here we go. It's crazy how quick it cranks up.
Right, yeah.
It's stripped out.
Yep. That Temu clamp.
Hear a little bit of a lifter noise or valve or something. Sounds like on your side. Sounds pretty good though.
Yeah.
That should go away. It could be in one of them valves that's still sticking a little bit.
Yeah.
Which I guess we need to, it's idling though. I guess we though need to get some water and a
Right,
belt
belt,
on it.
yep.
Make sure we're circulating.
Yep.
Make sure there ain't no freeze plugs out of it or cracks in the block. We've been there, ain't we?
Yep. Recently.
Yeah. Grab that. Okay. That looks like it, as far as I can tell. May I hold it?
Yeah, can put a little push on it there. Okay.
I'll go grab some water. Our radiator looks pretty good though on the outside.
Right, yeah.
So hopefully it ain't got no leaks. See anything yet?
Nothing on this side. Somebody may have actually drained it before abandoning it.
Maybe. I sure hear it going places.
I hear something.
But it's staying inside. So we got a little bit of a puddle behind the.
I can feel it right here.
Oh, is it leaking?
No, you can feel it in the hose though, bubbling down.
Oh, yeah. A little bit of puddle, maybe oil behind the axle there, but not much. Yeah, I guess just that little bit we ran it, the heat is causing it to make a little noise. It's hard to say if it's got a thermostat in it or not.
Right.
Guess we crank it and see, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'll either start circulating right off the bat or may have to warm up a little bit.
As long as it don't come out of the block anywhere.
May stay on the clear because stuff may break off that hadn't turned yet. Yep. Didn't really go down much.
Circulate?
Yeah, I don't think it is yet. I bet it's got a thermostat in it. I'm gonna set a clock.
Still water or something spraying.
Probably what's ran off there.
Maybe.
No smoke though, huh?
You can see where it's kind of wetting the thing over there. No smoke.
I feel it too. I wonder if it's coming out of that water pump.
Yeah. I can see it dripping over here from the bottom.
Coming out of the water pump.
What it looks like. That's that light.
Yeah.
Drip, 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 drip. Pretty steady.
I think that's the only spot. See if that choke will open up there. Idled up, ain't it?
Yeah.
I need a stronger spring.
We got another spring we can put on there. What's that noise I hear?
Huh?
I hear a deep thump. Doesn't sound like engine, but it's maybe it's exhaust or something.
Was it that? Are you hearing in the future? I'd like to see it move, but regardless, with that water pump leaking, unless for some strange reason it stopped, we're going to have to pull that off, and that'd be the time to replace it.
Trying to make sure it wasn't like this hose leaking, but it does have a wet spot up above, but it's just very little leak as it is.
Oh, yeah. Getting a little smoky in here. I'm gonna open this door.
Definitely the water pump. I can see it coming out through the bottom.
That extension fell right below that crank pulley there. I mean, we want to just pull the water pump off then.
I think we're going to have to. I mean,
it'd be nice to know if it was working though, and we could just fix the gasket.
What I could tell, it looks like I don't know. Most of them have a little hole in the bottom. That's where it's coming from. It's behind that bolt down there.
Right. Yeah, that's normally how you can tell that water pump ain't no good. Been running 5.5 minutes. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, I'll kill it and we'll...
A lot of the smoke
it's just
right here.
Yeah, it's just the grime burning off the engine. Yep. Yeah, I don't think there's a lot coming out of the exhaust. It's just coming off the motor. Needs a good cleaning.
Mm-hmm.
Crank's so easy. We've got our gas tank moved inside here on the floor. We have absolutely no brakes at all. And then we found out that our emergency brake, which is right there, the cable is broke on it. So normally drive these without brakes, but this being an automatic, with the standard you can at least throw it in gear, slow down, kill it. But I do have where I can kill it with the key here now. Start and kill there. So I guess at this point, we'll just see what she does. Push her in reverse. Nothing. Okay. Try this again. I think we're low on transmission fluid. Yeah. least a couple quarts, huh?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Yeah, not even on the stick.
Yeah. Yeah, it showed it when it wasn't running,
Yeah.
but once it cranked up, sucked it down. Let me see if I can find some. Ready to kill it. There we go. I got plenty of stuff to stop me out here. I just don't want that to be my brakes. To her. Slow down. Second gear. Slow down. Overshot that a little bit. Well guys, even though this thing had been parked up for years, it's evident that this old girl just wants to run again. We were super excited when we found this old truck, being that it's extremely rare and possibly one of the last of its existence. I definitely feel like this old girl is worth investing a little bit more time into, but what would you guys like to see us do with it next? The truck still has a lot of the original paint, which makes for an awesome patina, including these door logos that we still need to dig into deeper to see what the story is behind that. We hope that Mr. McCauley would be happy to see this truck alive and back on the road again, and we can't wait to dig into it a little deeper. We hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring that bell, and we'll see you on the next one.